As I was scrolling through YouTube, I saw something simply shocking. Giant heads attached to insanely long legs, a train with arms growing out of it, two different giant heads looking over a rural town, an ancient, wise-looking dragon. Even more crazy were the views these shorts got. This one dragged in 31 million views. This one, 10 million views. And the other three we looked at were above 5 million views. This channel has gotten all these views, and almost 190,000 subs, with only 34 videos. But it gets better. I was able to find Instagram and TikTok accounts for this creator, accounting for almost 500,000 more followers and millions more views. According to Social Blade, this channel made almost $5,000 just on YouTube last month. But this doesn't account for the earnings on TikTok. Seeing their follower counts, it's safe to assume they are making at least as much on TikTok, just in ads. That puts us near $10,000 a month. The best part, you can replicate this with one AI tool that I can show you how to use in just a few minutes. By the time you're done watching, you'll have everything you need to make your own Surreal Art viral shorts. All I ask for this knowledge bomb is for you to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to show your appreciation. Now, I haven't seen any other creators talking about this channel, so if you act fast, you should be able to get in early. And just to prove it actually works, here's a quick clip of the video I made using the exact same method I'm about to show you.
I get out.
When you look closer at the videos that Strangelove is creating, it's not all that surprising they are going viral. They've got a rather unique, shocking, and completely different style from most of the other videos you see when scrolling. The image prompts for this niche are going to be vital, since so much of this creator's success is because of the basic visuals. I've spent hours creating the perfect 2 prompts that will give us the results we are looking for. I'd use a mix of both to get a variety of images. You can grab these prompts in my free AI community. While you're there, say hello and tap into a group of hungry creators like yourself. You'll find the link to this community and the prompts in the description. Grab the prompt from the document and head to ChatGPT. I have highlighted a few sections on this prompt that you can change to get slightly different results. This also allows you to use this prompt multiple times to get different image prompts just by changing these words. I'll hit enter. And now, I've got some image prompts that should give me some great images to start with. Now that we've got our image prompts, it's time to generate the actual images. For the rest of the process, I'm going to use a single tool for developing the images, upscaling them, creating the video, even the sound effects and background music for these videos. Let's jump to Freepik. This software is a pretty amazing all-in-one tool that I've started using more and more. From the home screen here, I'm going to click on Create an AI Image. We have several options of video generation to choose from. I'm going to start with Ideogram 3, but it's nice to have the option to switch if we don't get the generations we are looking for. I played around with the dark and 3D styles before finding the Sinister Nights one, which fits our feel perfectly. I'm going to leave the rest of the options on default, except I'll bump up the generation amount to 4 though. Make sure we are on the 9:16 vertical aspect ratio. Once all those settings are done, I'll paste in the prompt from our document before hitting generate. I'm going to repeat this process for a few of the other image prompts and just look at these results. Absolutely mind-blowing. Before I download these images, there is one more step I want to take. When I get a great image that I want to use, I'll click into it from the window where all my generations are. On the right-hand side, you'll see an option for upscaling. I'll select that. Freepik has access to the Magnific upscaler, which is probably the best AI upscaler available right now. I'm going to leave all these settings where they are and simply hit upscale. Looking at these 2 images side by side, you can really see the detail the upscaled image has that lacks in the standard one. This will help out the video generator's quality as well. This step is optional, but if you have the time and access to the tools to do it, I recommend it. Now, for this demo, we only need 6 images, so once I've created all of them, I'll download the best ones. Once that's done, we're ready for the next step. It's time to transform these stunning images into a complete video. You can use any tool you want, and part of the reason I like Freepik so much is that I can use them all. As you can see, when you click the Modes button, a wide range of generators are available. If you don't like what you're getting, simply test out a different generator. They all have strengths and weaknesses. For most videos, my go-to model is Kling 1.6 Standard. I find this is the perfect mix of both cost and quality for most video projects. You can also use these tools from their dedicated websites too, but it is nice to have access to all of them from one spot. Now, I'm going to select one of the upscaled images that I created as the start image. When I upload the image, Freepik generates a suggested prompt for me. I'm going to modify this just a slight bit to make sure my creature is slowly walking forward. And make sure the 9:16 aspect ratio is selected, and hit Generate. After about 3 minutes, I got this. Pretty awesome. I'm going to repeat this process for the other 5 videos, but we'll fast forward through that process. Alright, so the next step is simple. Download all the videos to your device. Once that's done, we've got 80% of the resources we need. But to make the video actually go viral, you want to make it as engaging as possible. That's why we want to add sound effects and background music. Once again, Freepik is our friend for this piece. From the home screen, I'll click on Others and find sound effects. Now, we've got a couple options here, but I'm going to use the Video to Sound Effects option. All we need to do is to upload the first video that we created and describe the sound we want. I'll say, the stomping footfall of the giant creature. And we get this. I get out! This is super cool. I didn't even notice the talking until I generated the sound effect. This is a step that is definitely optional, but I think it adds something to the video that most creators will skip. Again, I'll repeat this process for the other clips. The last step is to grab some eerie background music for this video. We'll click on royalty-free music and search eerie. I'll play through these until I find the perfect track for this video. Once you have this, download it, and we are done with gathering items. The editing for this video is fairly simple, but if you want me to dive into it, please comment down below, edit, and I'll show you this step in my future videos. And just like that, you've got everything you need to make your own viral surreal shorts. If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of 99% of people who will just scroll past and keep wondering how these viral videos are made. But now you know. So here's your moment. Take these prompts, play with them, create something weird, something wild, something unforgettable. Post it, test it, tweak it, repeat. If you're serious about building a following or even turning this into a side hustle, join my free AI creator community linked below. I drop updated prompts, tips, and tools every single week. See you in the next one.